So today we got the mask on. Freaking mask on. What? Anyways, I thought I would top it with the mask because this is episode 201, season 3 in this motherfucker. This is 201, season 3 in this. Now it's your boy Dr. Ivy Z, because I can't breathe in this mask. I cannot breathe. God damn. Wearing a mask with a hat and then headphones, nigga, you cannot breathe in that bitch. But yeah, new mask. Shout out to SG. She hooked me up with a mask. Anyways, how's everybody doing? How's everybody going? This is another episode where I'm gonna come and bring you that gold, that them lyrical miracle spirituals, and I'm gonna give you guys some shit that we can unfold. Now, I just made that shit up, but this is just how it goes. So, today, we got plenty of topics, because first of all, it's New Year's Eve, guys. It's New Year's Eve. So I know everyone's gonna get their shots ready, you know? You know what I'm saying? Get your shots ready right now, you know what I mean? Everyone get the shots ready, put them in the sky, and take a shot. You know what I'm saying? Cheers, you know what I mean? It's NYE. So, oh yeah, this is right here. That's the one. That's the vibe you gotta be on tonight. This the vibe you gotta be on. Anyways, so for today, we are gonna discuss a bunch of topics. So I got these lined up for us. Now, before I go in, I got some words from Schoolboy Q. All right.
I know what a rack really is. It's nothing, my nigga. You can't save that. You gotta get a nice check. Then you save. You got a rack. You got a rack. Yes. You got a rack, cuz. Like, come on, what you saving? Like, it's a rack, my nigga. A rack. You spend $1, you ain't even a rack no more. I know what a rack really is.
Shout out to Schoolboy Q. Yeah, everyone is going through it right now, dog. And someone commented like, yo, a rack ain't even a rack no more, but for real, for real. Anyway, hopefully you beautiful motherfuckers are doing good. Hopefully everyone is cool, everyone's chilling, everyone's having an amazing time. Let's indulge into the first topic. Now, what we're gonna get into for the first topic is DJ Akademiks. So we gotta get comfortable for this one. DJ Akademiks went online and basically exposed his girlfriend and some chick that pulled up to his crib. So when he did this, right, the thing that happened when he did this was the fact that, first of all, he goes, films a podcast. Once he films that podcast, he's talking about his girl and how his girl stole $500K from him. He's talking about some girl he brought to the crib, ended up running a train with her friend, with his friends at his crib, and then she tried to pull the I don't remember what happened, because I guess she felt shame. She felt something where she's like, maybe I shouldn't have done it, but instead of admitting it to it, she's saying, oh, these guys, they probably coerced, like, whatever, blurry line. Anyways, the feds raid AK's crib over that shit. They learned that they looked through the CCTV, there's no foul play. So the case gets dropped. His girl stole $500K from him. So when, for some reason, he said the story about the girl getting getting battered by his friends. I don't know how that correlates to the story with your girl, but I think that pissed your girl off knowing that you cheated or whatever. Okay? I guess you felt guilty about that. So I guess that's why you said it on air. I don't know. And then he goes into the story about his girl stole $500K from him. So she would like slowly steal it, that type of shit. His girl got him set up. Here's the thing, right? Money, the only thing that money does is just it enhances your personality. So we can tell, like, not now we can tell, but now we kind of know, like, okay, AK is very forgiving when it comes down to women. Now, everyone likes to be like, yo, man, Akademiks, this guy, he ain't shit. He likes to talk shit about women. He likes to do all this type of shit. But, like, yo, low-key, a girl stole if someone stole $500K from you, doesn't even matter if it's a nigga or a bitch. Someone stole $500K from you. How are you going to look at that motherfucker? You're going to either want to kill them, get them incriminated, get them the fuck out of here, get your money. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And then never talk to them again. He still took her back. So when people say, like, yo, this guy is like, he's abusive to women, he doesn't give a fuck about women and all that shit. And we're going to get to all the blogs and all that type of shit. Because the lack of integrity that's going on with this whole thing is really fucking annoying me. Because his girl stole the $500K. I think he got $400K back of it. So she still has to give him $100K. The police know about it. Everyone knows about it. The cash that he had was from gambling, so it's all legal tender. So everything, he's good. He knows he's fucking good. He's A1, he's good. His girl gets arrested for a felony because she stole a bunch of money, but he didn't get everything back. He got $400K back. So in actual reality, because there's no way you're going to have $500K that you stole from someone chilling in your crib and you're not going to spend it throughout the months. You're just going to sit on it and not say anything? No, like, if you're going to steal $500K from someone, nigga, spend the money, do your thing. Why would you keep a bunch of it? First of all, why would you give DJ Akademiks, your boyfriend, access to your Ring camera? If my girl gave me access to her Ring camera, I'm not saying I'm going to be looking at the Ring camera every day, but every now and then I'm going to be like, yo, let me see what this girl's saying. Anytime I feel like a little bit of weirdness, my gut's telling me, yo, go see what this girl said. Let's see what this girl's saying. Oh, she's chilling. Cool. Get right off. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of creepy to watch someone. But if she knows you have access to the camera, then that means she knows at any time you could be looking. You know what I mean? Anyways. So he ends up seeing the money on there because he puts his money a certain way. And then when he was looking at the footage of the Ring camera, he could see her pulling the money out. Because one day DJ Akademiks went into his safe. There's no money there. He tried to piece together what happened. And he's like, okay, fuck this. Let me go see what she's saying. Because he already has a bunch of red flags over this girl. Because you can tell this guy already. Here's the thing. DJ Akademiks is a Taurus. I'm a Taurus too. I think he's a Taurus. But anyways, me and him are around the same age. Around the same, not the same demographic, but like, there's similarities there. I know for a fact when you lose a bunch of money, now you're looking at everybody that was in the crib. Your friends, your girls, whatever, you don't give a fuck. You're trying to figure out who the fuck took my money because I didn't take it. I know those ones. People are thinking, oh, this guy drinks a lot. This guy is an alcoholic. So I can take something from him and he's not going to know. Or he's not going to realize, or he might think he just lost it. But it's like, alcoholics, as much as we drink, we're not going to spend $400K of our money and then forget about spending $400 fucking K without having any inclination or any fucking evidence of spending $400K or $500K that was missing. So, to make a story less long, she ended up giving the money back, but I think she didn't give her all of it back. Whatever, that's not what the case may be. Everyone is starting to lie on Akademiks because there's footage of his stream starting, and I think the police are kicking her out. And at the same time, The police are kicking her out. While they're kicking her out, she's screaming, she's wailing, she's doing all this type of shit. Because I think she knows this nigga's about to go on live. So she's making all the type of noise. 2, she's mad at the fact that he exposed her saying that she took my money, said her name and everything. She took my money. So now she's not really that famous. People probably may have seen her here and there. They know that she's a finesser. So now after AK, she can't really go to another guy because every guy is going to know she stole from him. So it does not matter how you view Akademiks. She stole from him. So therefore, no one is going to be on her side, especially if she admitted to it. She said, yeah, my bad. So no one's going to be on her side with that. No man wants to be with a girl that they feel like is going to steal from them, especially if the one day that they have money or the one day that they're up, the one day they have a little bit more financial freedom, financial security, you're going to try to take it. No man wants to go through that shit. There's so many examples of men going through that shit where like, there's even some women too, but like it's mostly like men where you marry a girl and then the shit don't work out, however the fuck it plays out. And then now she's milking you for every fucking cent that you have. And it's not like being logical with it. It's more like, nah, you're going to be nothing and I'm still going to be out here living the same lifestyle. I'd rather you not live the lifestyle you gave me, but I want to live that lifestyle that you gave me. But I'd rather you not have that lifestyle so you can pay me so I can have that lifestyle. That is kind of like, it's a weird mentality. I don't know what's going on where like people think they are entitled to these things. You are not entitled to anybody's money. The only time that you can feel entitled to someone's money is if you help that motherfucker throughout their journey, throughout their shit to get to where they're at, or you're helping them along the way, or whatever the case may be, or you're helping them right now, whatever the case may be. Then you can feel entitled, but you're still not entitled to that person's money. When you work for any type of company and you sign that contract and you develop shit for the company that the company still uses till this day, even when you leave, the company's still using that shit, making money off that shit. The only thing you can do is put that shit on your resume and keep it moving. You can't be like, yo, I need 10% of royalties from that. Like you can't do that because you signed a contract. You're an employee. You're there to work. You're getting paid for this amount of work and for this work. And then we're going to use this work for X, Y, and Z. You cannot fucking be like, I was there since the beginning, so I deserve a big paycheck. You don't deserve shit. You're not entitled. Okay, you might deserve something, but you're not entitled to anything. So let's say one of the co-founders of Apple, that nigga, I don't know, but they bought him out, his shares, everything. This guy is lining up to get Apple products. Imagine if you started a company with someone, it's worth billions of dollars, and you are fucking standing in line to get the next product when you should just be getting it in the mail, or you should be getting the prototypes. You should be getting something. You didn't get anything. Your shares are gone. Everything. That is so messed up. So you deserve something. If you were there from the beginning, you helped create what was there, and now it's $1 million entity, $1 billion entity, right? I can understand why you feel like you deserve something, but you're not entitled to shit. If you did good business and you made sure, hey, whatever I develop here, if it increases sales, you guys got to give me a bonus. If you guys, and the best thing to do is to be a contractor. If you're going to start something with someone, make sure that you have, most likely it's going to be a private business. Make sure that you own at least half of the business and the other person owns the other half. And then obviously once you go public, there's a board. So you might have a certain percent of the shares, the other guy might have a certain percentage of the shares, and then the board gets the rest, and then everyone else gets to, like, you know what I mean? Everyone else gets to invest in your stock and whatever the case may be. That's usually what happens because there's majority shareholders. So majority shareholders are usually the co-founder, like whoever founded the company, they're majority shareholders. So they're making money off the company with the shares that they have. So it doesn't even fucking matter. They're making loot. They're making profits, right? Do you get what I'm saying? Then you have the board members, the people that invested into the company from the beginning to get to where it's at. Their shares are gonna be like, well, you know what I'm saying? And their shares and their investment. There's people that invested in your company. This is some business 101. There's people that invested in your company, and then there's shareholders. So like when you invest, when the average Joe invests in like Nike and Apple and shit, those are certain shares that the company gives out that people can buy. Because if they gave out all the shares, all the people can come together and then buy 51% of the shares. And if they buy 51% of the shares, then the people are majority shareholders of the company. Then that's going to create friction, because that means the people own the company. And then that's going to fuck it up. That's why you can't do that when you go public. Anyways. So, that was a little tangent, but in terms of just pure fuckery, if a woman steals $500K from you, everyone online is clowning him. And I understand, because he was kind of stupid for that, right? She stole from you, and then you took her back. Then you take her back, that clip goes out of her wilding out and everything, and then now you have to deal with that shit, right? There's a few things in place that you have to have when you're a certain person, a certain human being. Now, it's hard for people to be like, yo, man, you got to be aware of your surroundings. You can't trust people. You can't be moving around too hot. You can't. I understand why people are saying that to him, but you have to understand, if you're around day ones, some of your niggas do some dumb shit, right? Now, when I say dumb shit, if niggas are getting drunk, niggas are in a mansion, your boy is up, there's a girl right there busting. So you know what I mean? Like, something's gonna go down. One of your friends is gonna get weak, and something's gonna go down, and then you never know what happens after that. So I could see how that whole situation happened. I can also see a situation where, yeah, maybe even if the girl seemed like she was about it, she may have regrets later, right? Now, the only thing is the regret later, that is where shit gets, it's a gray area. You know what I mean? It's a very gray area. It's like, oh, I didn't want to fuck these guys, but I did. So did they? No, they didn't. Sometimes, no, they didn't. But like, and especially getting intoxicated and all that. Like, I'm telling you guys, if you haven't hooked up with this chick before, the best thing to do is to be drinking with that girl. Don't have a girl, like, you haven't linked up with her, you haven't met with her before, you haven't, like, fucked or anything, hooked up or anything. She wants to hook up, you want to hook up. If she's already drunk somewhere and she's coming to you, my nigga, and let's say y'all haven't hooked up or nothing or anything like that, and you're chilling with your niggas and she's pulling up, nigga, you already fucked up. Let's put it like this. AK, you fucked up with having a girl pull up to your crib. Yo, if I have a girl pulling up to my crib, I'm kicking mans out, or I'm telling mans to dip, get the fuck out. I'm not going to have a girl pulling up to my crib and then mans are still there. I pass out and then mans end up fucking with the girl that I brought over. You know what I mean? And if mans know that that's not my girl and my niggas are single, they're not gonna give a fuck. Let's just put it like this. If this is like a lot of niggas, bro. If you know that's not this nigga's girl, you're done passed out. She's not even like being concerned about you being passed out, and she's turning up with the man them. Who the fuck knows what may happen? There's so many variables. So you can't really get mad at your homies over that. Unless they did something foul. If they did something foul, we don't condone that, then you can get mad at your niggas. But it seems like she had fun. They all had fun. And then AK got mad at that, or he was being petty about it because he was calling her out in the morning. Now, here's another thing that you don't do. When a girl feels shameful of something, or she feels like she shouldn't have done something, my nigga, the best thing for you to do is to shut. Even if you're mad at a girl about some shit, you're in your feelings about some shit, the best way for you to operate is to let it go for that day and then have a conversation another day, another time. That is the best fucking thing to do. Whenever I get into a situation with anybody, when I'm in my feelings at that moment, and let's say I need to dial it back, nigga, I'm going to dial it the fuck back. We're going to dial it back. But what we're not going to do is get disrespectful. Because when I get mad, when I get emotional, I can get disrespectful. This nigga AK was petty because like, yo, this man, you're supposed to come and fuck me, nigga. Why you fucking my niggas, bro? Like, what up? Like, what the fuck? Bro, you passed out, but you missed out. So there's nothing you can get mad at, bro. I am the king of fucking falling asleep wavy. I am the king of that shit. You drank too much, you fall the fuck asleep. You pass out. You might pass out for an hour or two. You wake back up. You're like, yo, what's going on? Everything good? All right, cool. You might either go back to sleep, or you might start pouring up even more, or you might just chill like you're awake, but you're like, you're just waking up. Trust. You could tell if AK is an alcoholic the way he says he is, this nigga probably K'd a whole 2-6 to the face. And more. You know what I mean? K'd a whole 2-6 to the face and more. Nigga's done. Right? Falls asleep. Forgets that the girl's pulling up. And I can understand that. So I think him forgetting that the girl pulled him up is kind of a cop-out, because if a girl was pulling up to my crib and I was with Mandem, I would tell Mandem, when we get to the crib, niggas gotta leave. I have a girl pulling up. Or when the girl pulls up, niggas gotta go. Hey, yo, and if I pass out, wake me the fuck up when this girl gets here. Something, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, but you're slipping. He was slipping. And even AK says he was slipping. So we're off of this topic for now. We're done with this topic. But yeah, these are just my thoughts on this type of topic. You know what I mean? I had notes this time, so I was like, yo, let me make sure I get all my points across. Cross all my checks, and what is it? Cross all your checks and dot all your I's, or whatever the fuck that shit is. T all your I, whatever the shit is. Personally, I feel like if especially if there's also a different aspect of that story where AK actually introduced her to the lifestyle he's living. This nigga drinks every day for the past 11 years. I know that type of shit too. When you drink every day and you're with someone that doesn't really drink like that, and you're influencing them to drink every day, you might be creating an alcoholic right there. And someone that is just starting to drink and shit, there's certain emotions, there's certain things that they can't handle. Like, if you've been getting drunk, you know how to hide shit, no matter how fucking drunk you are, no matter how pissed you are, you know how to not slip and say something stupid. Unless while you're sober, you're like, fuck it, next time I see this nigga, I gotta say it. So now you're drunk, you have the confidence, you're gonna say it. You know what I mean? Rather than, nah, I gotta chill. So then when you're pissed, you really want to say it, but you're gonna chill. Or you might find a way around it, whatever. But when you're just becoming an alcoholic, you're emotional, you're emotional damage. Like, no one wants to be around you like that. Anyways, so AK, yeah, you gotta figure it out, man. I don't know. This is like the third girl that you're with that everyone's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? You had one girl that broke up your crib. She was crazy as hell. Selena, that wasn't your girl, but like, people think that's your girl, so like, that's another L. And then now this one. Brother, stop trying to take these girls that, first off, Get to know these girls first. Make sure they have their own place to stay. It's cool to have a mansion and shit. And I know the feeling of when you have a nice crib and people don't want to fucking leave. Not even just women. Just your niggas, girl. Like, they don't want to fucking leave. They want to stay there the whole fucking time. They don't want to leave. They want to stay at your crib. I understand that. But nigga, stop doing that shit. Just stop doing it. You're not helping yourself. You're not helping anybody. You're just fucking your shit over, bro. And I know he said I'm not bringing people over back to my crib, but some people know where you live now. That girl that you just did whatever to, that went out the blue and said whatever, she knows where you live. Yes, you have cameras, security, whatever the case may be, but nigga, you can't pay for 24, you can't pay for 24-hour security. Maybe he probably has like a security guard that walks the premises and watches shit or whatever the case may be. But nigga, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, the girl that you outed, she's mad about it. She knows where the fuck you live, my nigga. Your niggas that you claim trained a girl, let's say one of those niggas feels some type of way because he feels like motherfuckers know that he's probably one of the people that was there, or he's probably one of the people that fucked, and he's like, yo, AK got a video of me fucking a girl on his cat. What if he feels some type of way and he knows where you live? All I'm saying is, be careful who you bring to your house. If you have something to lose, be careful who you bring to your house. Period. If you really don't have anything to lose, like if you're like me, you're living in a fucking basement apartment, you're chilling, nigga, then whatever. If people come over, they come over, whatever. But obviously you have to be with select crowd or whatever. But like, you get what I'm saying. Like, there's no point of you go, oh, you guys can't know where I live. Where it's like, personally, once you pass a certain age, once you pass the age of like fucking 23, no one should really know where you live. And if someone knows where you live, you gotta ask them, yo, where do you live? Where do you live? That's how you gotta play it off. It's like, yo, nigga, where the fuck do you live, bro? Like, what do you mean? Like, what are you asking me where I live? Where do you live, nigga? Anyways, we're gonna do this. So this one girl,
The wrong order.
when God gives you blessings, like free food from a fast food joint, do you know what you do with that food? You take it, you give it out to people, you call your friends, yo, I got a bunch of free this, pull up, come get some. If that don't work, you figure out a way to divide it in ways where you can eat it for the next 2 days. Now, fries and shit, I could totally understand you saying, yo, I'm not gonna eat the fries. But burgers, you know what you do with the burger? If you get burgers, you take the patty with the cheese. So you separate the veggies, you separate the patty, you separate the bun, you deconstruct it. You put the patties in the oven. You let them shits get warm again, get nice, right? Now it's gonna go back into how it tasted from before. Then, right before when the patties are about to be completely done, you put your bun in there. Put the buns in there. You can even add a little bit more dressing and shit in there, because the dressing's gonna be dry and shit. Then you take your patty, take your bun, you put your veggies however the fuck you want to put it. You put your patty, boom. You rewrap the sandwich, or you just eat the fucking burger right then and there, and it's gonna taste. It's not gonna taste just like you bought it like right there, but it's gonna taste similar. If the burger is usually a 9 out of 10, it's gonna be like a 7.5 to an 8 out of 10. So it's still gonna be good. And that's at least 1 to 2 days of it being in your fridge. Peep game. So this one girl got a bunch of pizza for free, right? And when she got this pizza for free, in my head, I was like, wait a minute. Why are you guys disrespecting Allah's blessings? Because she was trying to complain about it. Now, I'm going to play the clip for you guys, just so you guys know, but I got some cliff notes after this. Okay?
Okay, I can't make this up. I received the wrong order earlier. I received someone else's order, and basically it's a shit ton of food that I'm not gonna eat. It's just me and the dog, okay? And then I reordered my order, okay? Then they send me my original order, but then they send me a gift card saying sorry, which is really sweet and stuff. Sorry, free pizza next time. Really sweet. But then they send me my old order too, so...
She got a fucking gift card.
It's like, you gave me my new order and my old order and someone else's order when it's just me and the dog. I don't know what to do with all this food.
Yo. Freeze. Get some Ziploc bags. Get some tin foil. Whatever you have. Plastic bags. Whatever the case may be. Put parchment paper. Whatever the case may be. Figure out a way to... Or they're already in boxes. Even better. You take those pizzas. You put them in you cover it up with a little bit of plastic or whatever. You know what I mean? You secure it. You wrap it up if you can. Right? Whatever you can finish. And you throw it in the fucking freezer. Guess what now you have? Frozen pizzas. Whenever you're hungry, you got frozen Domino's in there. And you got a fucking gift card. And you're like, it just means the dog. What am I going to do with all this food? Bitch, eat it. Eat the fucking food. I don't know if dogs can eat pizza. I don't know if that's a thing, if dogs can eat pizza. I don't have a dog, so I don't fucking know if dogs can eat pizza. But, like, hold on. Can dogs eat pizza? You should not feed your dog pizza, no matter how much they beg for a taste. Normally, onions, garlic, spices, dairy, and other high-fat salt content can lead to digestive issues and illness for your dog. Onions and garlic are toxic to dogs. So when she said it's just me and the dog, bitch, you're not going to give your dog that food because you can't. Onions and garlic are toxic. So even the dairy, the salt, the salt content too. Because I've seen a guy make fresh dog food, like, nigga, like, threw fucking, I think he threw, like, beef bones. He threw, like, he threw, like, you know, like, when you go to the butcher, they have, like, the scrap meat you can use for chicken stock, but it still has, like, pieces of meat on it, and it's bone. He threw that in there. It's already cut up. He threw that shit in there. He threw grains and all this other shit. No salt. I asked him, you didn't put some... I'm like, you gonna season it up for your dog? He's like, nah, you're not supposed to season the shit for the dog. The dog's supposed to just eat bland food, like da-da-da. Like, you can season it up, but it's not good for the dog. I'm like, oh, shit. So, girl, if you have friends, holler at your friends and have a fucking pizza party. Matter of fact, you can throw those pizzas in the fridge for the next 2 days. They're still going to be good, right? Call some people over to come eat. Throw them pizzas in the oven. When they come over, you throw them in the oven. Now you got somewhat fresh pizzas for everyone to eat. Even better, you could freeze them and then throw them in the oven. If I had that much food that I had to consume, my nigga, I'm getting all the people I know to come help me eat that shit, yo. Or I'm freezing it and we gonna eat it, dog. We're not wasting no blood clot food for no blood clot buddy, dog. What are we gonna do, dog? What do you mean? Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna throw it out? Like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
in this economy, people are struggling. People are trying to survive out here, and you're gonna throw that shit out, nigga. Anyways, you know what I mean? Like, come on, let's get this shit in order. So, now that we're at this part of the podcast, it's how by the way, hopefully, this New Year's Eve, guys, if you guys are gonna go out, drink responsibly. Be safe, okay? I'm about to go out and do my New Year's thing. You know what I mean? Not now, obviously, but I'm gonna basically do it. And when I do get there, it's gonna be maybe I don't know. In the next, like, I'm leaving in the next 30 minutes. Literally, gonna get the fuck out of here. But I just want everyone to just be as responsible as you can. There's a lot going on. You know what I mean? So I just want everyone to be safe out there, to make sure, like, if you're gonna party safe. Make sure you're partying with people that you love, people that you want to spend the year with next year. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be partying with motherfuckers that you don't fuck with. You know what I mean? Awkward. Next topic. I remember, speaking of pizza, and I work in the kitchen. I remember there was this one fucking coworker, y'all. This nigga would always call in sick. Always, like, he was always sick. And, like, you know, there's certain people that when they call in sick, you're kind of like, yo, cap, like, nigga, like, you're not sick. Maybe you might have the sniffles. Maybe you don't feel that well, but you're not fucking sick, bro. Like, you're not fucking sick, dude. You know what I mean? Like, so, this one guy I know that I work with, this nigga's always sick. He's a good worker. But during the days that we need this nigga, he's sick. Bro, we need you right now. How the fuck are you sick? So I remember one time, one of my chefs was like, so one of the chefs went up to the sous chef, right? Sous chef's a nigga. Winner goes up to the sous chef and goes, was it then my boy or no? Whatever. Head chef went up to the sous chef and said, yo, so-and-so called in sick. Now, let me tell y'all something. When he heard that so-and-so called in sick, he went, okay, he's sick? Again? She goes, yeah, he's sick again. What's wrong with this nigga? Does he have fucking AIDS? Bro, I fucking lost it, my nigga. I was dying. I was laughing so hard, bro. Oh my God, bro. Like, bro, I was literally just like dying. I was fucking dying, bro.
I chose Wix.
I was dying, bro. Like, that shit was hilarious, dog. Yo, does he have AIDS? And the reason why I was laughing is because we actually needed help from that nigga. Does he have AIDS? I was fucking dying, bro. That shit was too much for me.
Oh, hell no.
That shit was too much for my chest. I was fucking crying. That shit was way too much. Holy. Anyways, so if you're in Toronto, just know that TTC is free on I think it's usually New Year's Eve, and I think there's like one other holiday. No, I think it's just New Year's Eve where it's like it's free. Well, they know that everyone is a lot of people aren't driving. They're gonna be parking their cars, going to where they have to go to. So there's gonna be a lot of people taking the TTC. The one thing, I feel like they regret implementing this rule because, like, nigga, today's the day where you can make a fucking lot of money today, bro. Today's the day where everyone's hopping on TTC. I would have the TTC on lockdown. Meaning, like, nigga, you paying. Nigga, you want to go party, you want to get to where you want to get to, you want to go meet Shawty, you want to go meet that nigga, you paying, taxing. I tax niggas, I don't give a fuck. Anyways, so, we got a waist shoot. Alright? Oh, God. And I was thinking about bringing, it's either fuckboy of the week or waist shoot of the week. I was thinking waist shoot of the week. Or patient of the week. Like, meaning, like, This person needs to get locked up, thrown in a hospital, whatever the case may be. I'm not a doctor, but I call myself Dr. Eaps. Because a 14-year-old boy has been arrested after allegedly unaliving his parents and severely injuring his 11-year-old sister at their home in rural community in Fresno County, California. So he tried to fake. So the suspect, who is not being identified because of his age, originally called the sheriff's office after the double slaying. Oh, double slaying. I think that's better than unaliving. Double slaying? Yeah, double slaying. Okay, I'm going to use that one. And told them someone had broken into their house in Miramonte, attacked his family, and fled in a truck. Fresno County Sheriff John Zanoni said during a news conference Friday. Oh, God. Bless me. Detectives later noticed inconsistencies in the boy's story, according to Zanoni. Evidence ultimately showed that he had fabricated the story of a break-in and was responsible for using multiple weapons to attack his mom, his dad, and his sister. The father and mother were identified as Lu Yang and Si Vang, both 37. Their daughter was taken to a hospital with critical injuries and underwent surgery, but is expected to survive. Another child, the suspect's 7-year-old brother, was not injured in the attack. The other siblings being cared for by the family members. The suspect was arrested and booked into juvenile hall. He faces 2 murder charges and attempted murder charge, the sheriff's office said. The case is being reviewed by Fresno County District. The CNN is working to determine suspect being represented by an attorney. Okay. Let's do this. Let's analyze what may have happened to get this kid to that point. Now, I'm not going to speculate and sit here and be like, oh, this is what happened. No, I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is, yeah, I am speculating. But what I'm saying, I'm not going to assume. I'm not going to make assumptions. Sounds like it's an Asian family. Now, from what I know, minority families, the parents are strict. They don't want their children to go astray from their culture, from the culture that they showed them while they were growing up. Right now, we live in an era where there are so many things coming at your child, and there's so many things that your child is interested in and may want to indulge in, that your culture may not view it as that's what we do, and therefore you may try to hither that child from trying to do that. There's also children getting ideas off of these true crime YouTube channels, true crime situations where you have like the kid unaliving, slaying the whole family, the kid doing some next ish to the grandmas, and like, you know what I mean? Like, so, and there's certain situations where the kid knows, oh, if I do this, the most I'll get is 25 years. I'll come out when I'm 30. I'll come out when I'm 35. I'll come out when I'm... Do you understand what I'm saying? So some of these kids, they don't give a fuck about the consequences until they do it, and now they're in it, and now they're done. And now they go, oh, this shit is real. A lot of kids don't understand that. They think it's a fucking game. Now, the reason why, when people say they think it's a game, you can die, you can bring someone back to life. There's so in a game, there's different things, there's variables, there's special moves, but right? A game is not what life is. A lot of people treat life as a fucking game. And when you do that shit, guess what you're doing? You're harming yourself and you're harming other people around you. I don't condone violence, nor do I condone people getting attacked, nor do I condone people getting hurt. I don't fucking condone that. I don't appreciate children that disrespect their parents, disrespect their mothers, disrespect their dads. I don't fucking... Just because you don't agree with your parent does not mean that your parent is bad for you, or your parent is evil, or your parent... No, you're having a misunderstanding with your parent. Either don't do what your parent told you not to do, or prove your parent wrong in some type of fashion. What I used to do, when I didn't get my way, you know what I did? And this is me being smart. You know what I did? I would have I'd do my research, gather all my fucking points, and this when I had the internet too. Growing up, I had the internet too, but it wasn't as fast and as speedy as it is now. But growing up, I had a little bit of internet too, so I knew I researched my shit. Is weed's bad for you? Oh, it kills brain cells? No, it stimulates brain cells. It doesn't kill your brain cells. It stimulates your brain cells. It vibrates them. It doesn't murder your brain cells. You know what murders your brain cells? Alcohol. You want to know why? You don't remember the night before. If you drink too much, you can black out and not fucking remember the night before. So when people try to attribute certain propaganda that was happening, and this is when the internet was a little bit, it wasn't leaning towards any fucking, like if you went on Google and you searched and you went on a website or you went on it was more objective. The internet was way more objective than it was subjective as it is now. It was way more, this is fact, this is fiction. Nope, look at the facts. It was more like that. That was the internet. Before all these fuckity fucks came on the internet and started adding their own emotional and how they feel and all this other shit. And then a lot of people started agreeing with how they feel. And then it turned into like, no, this is fact. Because 10,000 people liked what I said. So it has to be a fact. No, bitch, it's not. It's a feeling. 10,000 people feel the same way that you do. I feel like, G-Unit should have never broken up. They would have fucking murdered the rap game for years on to come. There's thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people that feel the same way that I do. Is it a fact? No. It's not a fact because we don't fucking know. It's just a feeling. But we don't fucking know. As much as I hope it would be, or as much as in another timeline I wish it would be, it never happened and we don't fucking know. So let's not get into the cappity cap when it comes down to these type of situations. Just to justify some shit. So, to conclude, thank God the sister's okay. You didn't injure your brother. So what I'm trying to think as being speculative is your parents did something wrong. The sister tried to intervene. And then she got hurt in the process. You know what I mean? I don't think the 14-year-old boy, I'm not defending him, but I don't think the 14-year-old boy was trying to kill his siblings. I think he was trying to murder his parents. That's what he was trying to do. But his sister got in the way, and I think to get her out the way, he kind of like hit her or kind of like slashed her or whatever the case may be. Just not non-life-threatening type shit, just so she can get out the fucking way and run or whatever the case may be. But like, to get overpowered by your 14-year-old son too, like it's just, there's just so many like it's just like, yo, bro, if I ever get kids, I'm going to work out not every day, but like I'm gonna get D's. By the time the nigga's 2-3 years old, by the time the nigga can remember thoughts and shit, his personality on the shit, nigga, I'm gonna be D's, nigga. Or like look like, you know what I'm saying? So that this nigga ain't gonna try to fuck with me until he's fucking like 18, 19. Until then, I'm gonna try to be cool and calm with him. Never gonna put hands on him, right? When he's 16, let's go for a boxing, let's spar. And I'm gonna show him how to punch and do all that type of shit. But like, 14, my nigga, you're not overpowering me. I'll fuck you up, dog. What are you talking about? 14-year-old, he had to catch them unsuspectedly. He said multiple weapons, so he did some shit. And we're not gonna speculate how he did it and all that shit. I don't want to get into graphic detail, but it's just, to me, like, I know a lot of people are out there like, wait, you let your 14-year-old son body you? Like, what? How? Probably in their sleep. He probably got the wifey first, or got the dad first, and then the wifey's like, yo, please, like, stop. And then, who knows? Don't want to get into graphic details. It's not a graphic pod. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, it's kind of fucked up, man. So if you want to analyze this, the boy had enough of the parents' shit. Now, who the fuck knows? It could be cultural differences, growing up in this society. He's seeing everything and everybody, like everyone is like living differently than he is, and he feels like he's an outcast, and he feels like the only reason why he's an outcast because of his parents. He did like, and then when you're 14, you're getting into high school. There's all these hormones. You're starting to like girls, and then all the things that your parents would tell you about how to handle these situations. It's not how it is currently now. Like, there's so many variables that you can add that made this kid just fucking, right? Still doesn't justify the action if the consequences are just as severe. Now your sister, your brother don't have your parents. Here's the thing to all these estranged siblings that I'm going to say. Leave the fucking household and leave the parents alone. Or if you're still going to live there, you're still going to have to live under their rules. But if you don't want to live under their fucking rules, create an escape plan and get the fuck out of there. Nigga, you know how many people did that? I did that shit. I said, you know what? I don't want people telling me what the fuck to do. I want to be able to live my fucking life. I moved out at 18, 19. No. Yeah, 18, 19. Literally a month before my 19th birthday, I moved the fuck out. I got the fuck out of my house. All I had was a TV and an air fucking mattress. That it was it in my crib. And I had a 1-2 shit to cook with. That was fucking it. That's all I had in my crib. I had my PS3. I had a mini TV, not even a big TV, a mini TV. And with the mini TV, at least with the PS3 TV, you could still do the 3 cable shit. So I could still at least play video games. And Grand Theft Auto 5 at the time, it was out. And I think online was shit at the time. But it was out, and I can at least play GTA 5, GTA 4. Like, I could at least play video games. Go to fucking a Best Buy or some shit, cop a 1-2 game. Like, at least I had something. I moved the fuck out. I figured it out. I moved it out. I moved out. You have to do that. You don't want to live with your parents. You're tired of your parents telling you shit. Move the fuck out. Like, why would you just sit there, argue with your parents, and be like, yo, man, fuck you, da-da-da-da. But it's like your parents are the one that are paying for the shit. They've been living there. They've been paying. You want your parents to move out, nigga? You move the fuck out. Get the fuck out of there. Realize that, oh, shit, these niggas weren't tripping when they were telling me certain things. Then you guys can rekindle your fucking relationship in the future. But instead, you want now. Let me tell all these teenagers something right now. Now is going to end up you being in jail forever. Let me say that again. You want the shit now. More money, more cars, more everything now. That could end up you being in jail forever. Take it and leave it. You can't make fast money legally. Let's just put it like that. You either get a big ass bag, right? Or you get paid. Yeah, you either get a big ass bag, like for the year, this is what you were paying you, or you get every episode or every this, we give you this much money, and then after a year we'll increase it. Like, but it's still the same thing. Legally. If you want that fast money, nigga, you already know how you're gonna get that fast money. Unless you're day trading with stocks and shit, nigga. Not a lot of fucking 14-year-olds are doing that, 19-year-olds or whatever the case, maybe not a lot of them are doing that. My nigga, only a handful of motherfuckers are doing that. Maybe when the crypto shit was popular, but now look at it. Now look at crypto. So, that is all I'm going to say on that. That's the end of that topic. Now, he's just a waste suit for that, man. So, we're going to go in on this topic, and then I got one more thing about Rockstar, and then we're going to end it off on that. Now, Russia is tripping like a motherfucker. Now, I have nothing against Russia in terms of their policies and all that type of shit. In terms of, y'all know why I'm saying what I'm saying. In the future, if anything happens, and let's say I get famous, and let's say there's a UFC and it's in Russia, and I get invited to it, and I pull up and I forget about the shit that I said in a podcast from years ago, and they have that shit flagged. Like, you know, they have people that are just gonna go through all your shit before you pull up. Like, nah, nigga, I ain't, nah, so I'm not here to talk shit about Russia. I'm not talking shit about Russia. What I'm saying is, a Russian poet received 7-year prison sentence for reciting verses against the war in Ukraine. Now, nigga, let me just say this. There's a saying in Russia. There's this one, I forgot what podcast I was listening to, but this is one Russian dude said, like, yo, the way it is in Russia. Someone asked him, there's so many injustices happening in Russia. Why the fuck is nobody doing anything? And this guy goes, yo, listen, brother. Listen to me, okay? Listen to me. Huh? Listen to me. If you go against the regime, and let's say you go against the regime and you get killed for going against the regime, even though there are people that supported you, even though there's people that low-key supported you, they're going to say, well, shouldn't have went against them, nigga. Move on about their day. Literally, that's how it is in Russia. They're so used to people being against the machine, getting to a certain point, and then they're dead. R.I.P. So nothing changes. So they're like, every time someone's coming up, oh, I'm gonna create change. The moment they start getting enough support from the people, khalas, bro. Putin don't play that. Putin gonna put his foot in them motherfuckers. They don't play that. So that's what I'm saying. If you are going, brother, if you're gonna be a Russian poet and you want to be against the Ukrainian and you want to be against the war against Ukraine, go to America and seek asylum and say, I have this poem. Go to America, seek asylum, create a YouTube channel. Like, there's so many avenues right now where, do it Edward Snowden. You know what Eric Snowden, whatever that nigga's name is, the Snowden nigga, the whistleblower for NSA, right? NSA, yeah, National Security of America. Him. He fled to Russia. He knows that Russia doesn't fuck with America, so they're not going to extradite the nigga over there. So he can live in Russia knowing that, and Russia knows that as long as he lives in Russia, Russia is winning because he's there. No, I'm saying he's winning. They won that little battle because he's there. He's still alive, and they're not going to send him back because the U.S. wants to fuck that nigga up because he exposed a lot of shit. What I'm saying is, do the opposite. If you're against it, go to a country that can extradite you for that shit. Be openly, publicly against it. Try to go to don't go to the Russian embassy, but try to go to like any government entity that you can. First off, try to get government, like try to know MPs or try to get in contact with certain governments saying like, yo, I'm and I like just, and then get your message across. Right now, you have to be more strategic instead of being a martyr. Right now, being a martyr is not going to help the cause. This is what I'm trying to say. Being a martyr is not going to help you. It's not going to help the people you're trying to help. It's not going to help anybody. Okay? So, live to fight another battle. You don't need to die today. As I've been saying, now, right? Can end up in regret for forever. You keep wanting the now, you can end up in regret forever. Oh, I gotta say something now. This is for the people. Yeah, nigga, but like, you know what's gonna happen if you say something, right? Like, there's laws and shit intact with this regime where, like, if you say something wrong in their country, or if they feel like I said something wrong on my podcast and then I pull up to the country, nigga, they're either gonna kick me the fuck out, get me the fuck out, or, nigga, I disappeared, nigga. Like, what the? I'm like, what? You don't want that. and we're gonna end it off on this. Rockstar has officially pissed me the fuck off. Okay? And if GTA 6 does not slap, because I'm legit gonna buy a PS5 just so I can get GTA 6. If GTA 6 does not slap, if it's not good, if it's not an 8.5 out of 10. When I say 8.5 out of 10, right? That's literally it's a 7 out of 10 for most people. When I say 8, like video games, when I say 8.5, because here's the thing, video games, I enjoy video games no matter what. But it's when there's a lot of things back. Callisto Protocol, one of these, that's one game that I'm not fucking with anymore because of the mechanics, and the game is just, after a while you get tired of the same bullshit, right? GTA, very good guys, very good game, very good company. They had a Liberty City DLC, they had a North Yankton Prologue DLC, and they had an Agent Trevor DLC. So that North Yankton map in the beginning of the game, they had a DLC for that. They had a Liberty City DLC where you can go back to Liberty City and probably do a couple missions there, and then you fly back to Los Santos. But I think they were going to have a specific map of Liberty City that you can only go to. You can only access that specific map. And then they had an Agent Trevor DLC where Trevor was going to do some bullshit. So Liberty City probably had Franklin going to Liberty City for some shit. North Yankton probably had Michael going for some shit. And then Trevor, Agent Trevor. Like, I think that's what they were going for. Then I hear that they had Bully 2 coming out, two other GTAs. They had all these games that they were going to release, but guess why they didn't release it? GTA Online. That's so depressing. Anyways, guys, I can hear the pussy drying up right now, so I have to elevate it. You know what I'm saying? This is the end of the podcast. Yeah, we had those leaks. The leaks is all about greed. These niggas is greedy. They're greedy. That's it. All of the people from Rockstar, the main people, they left Rockstar because Rockstar was focusing on GTA Online, because the next focus in gaming is online, right? Because of the internet and the shit. The next focus in gaming is making good games. That's it. Make good fucking games. Anyways, you already know what to do. It is. Stay tuned. Stay blessed. Stay safe. You already know. Love and peace. Later, guys. And we are out.